Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today we're going to look at the 2020 Kawasaki KLX 140L. So the 140L, pretty cool bike. We have three bikes in the KLX 140 lineup. We have the KLX 140, the KLX 140L that we see here, and then we also have the KLX 140G. And the biggest difference between those three bikes is going to be height, seat height, and wheel size. So this is the middle one. The G is going to have larger wheels and tires with a taller seat height, stiffer springs. The 140L is going to have a little smaller wheel and tire and going to be a little lower. But basically the same motor, chassis situation. I'm sure the swing arm lengths are different, as well as the front forks, those type of things. But these are pretty cool bikes. There's a few things that make the KLX 140, I think, rise above some of its competitors in the market, mainly the TTR 125, the CRF 125, and the DRZ 125. This bike has a couple of features. One of the things it has is it has a disc brake in the rear. Everything else, all those other bikes, the Honda, the Yamaha, and the Suzuki, all have a drum rear brake. This has a disc rear brake. This also has an aluminum swing arm as well as aluminum rims as opposed to a steel rim. So pretty cool there. All of the bikes in this class are carbureted. This one's carbureted. This one's also a 140 instead of a 125, so a little larger motor. This is electric start. I think everything else in this class is electric start. There's your front brake master cylinder, a Nissan front brake master cylinder. Has the pedal style rotors. So these little cuts in the rotors allow more surface area to dissipate heat. The 140L and the 140G both have a remote reservoir on the rear shock. Now that remote reservoir allows more capacity for the oil in the shock, and it keeps it cool, keeps the shock more consistent. Basically, it's a more premium shock than a shock without that. And so this one has an adjustable, you can adjust the dampening on it there, plus you can adjust the spring tension on it. Shock. This is a 5-speed transmission. This is a manual clutch. This is a single overhead cam, 2-valve, air-cooled motor. Like I said, it is carbureted. These are electric start. So you've got a button here on the dash that you would turn on and off. The little LED light will come on once the on position. It's a manual choke right up here. Manual choke right there for cold starting, and then pretty typical handlebar controls. Front handbrake, your clutch, a really easy light clutch pull on these. Steel perimeter style frame. Nice kind of grippy seat cover, two-tone. But these are really cool bikes. So if you have a youngster who's just playing, this is a great bike to get them started, teach them how to use a clutch. Maybe they're moving up from a KLX 110, maybe moving up from a KLX 140. But really fun bike. So if you're not necessarily racing, but just out playing, this is a very low maintenance, easy to ride, easy to own, easy to care for bike. And definitely recommend you take a look at the KLX 140L. And I think there's some significant advantages over this bike compared to the competition with the disc rear brake, aluminum wheels, aluminum swing arm, remote reservoir rear shock, and the little bigger motor, 140cc instead of the 125. All right, well, that's a look at the 2020 Kawasaki KLX 140L. Once again, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969. And we would just love it if you give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down to Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help you just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.